Hello and welcome everyone, I am duckyobrien and welcome to my coverage for SpellForce Conquest of Eo. SpellForce Conquest of Eo was developed by owned by Gravity, it was published by THQ Nordic, and it was released onto the PC on February 3rd, 2023 with an MSRP of $29.99 US. As always, the exact release date, platform and pricing may vary from region to region and platform to platform. I think I said it right. I don't know. I'm losing my grip. Anyways, why don't we start? So I've been playing the game and it's pretty fun. I played it for 5 hours. I think there is a little bit of a learning curve, but I'm gonna start a new campaign. We'll try Alchemist. And we'll go easy mode. What story mode? Is there like no combat? I would totally recommend trying Explorer first because the combat's a little hard. I feel like you want range units and you just use the melee units to guard your range units as they come in so you can get a lot of hits off because yeah, it seems to be a little bit difficult. Yes, I'll do this difficulty, that's what I started on. This is manageable. I think it's a lot, it's kind of on the easy side, like you wreck face. It's funny though, if you use auto resolve for the combat, most of the time you'll win overwhelmingly and not lose any of your units. Like you might have to heal them a little bit, but most of the time they won't die, so pretty good way to get used to the combat, the mechanics. There's a lot there. There's a lot of nuance to it. I'm gonna go over that later. Alright. I do like the narrative though. When a message from your master told you he had discovered a way to channel the All-Fire and urged you to come to his tower, you quickly gathered your entourage and set out. The letter contained a little more than his note and a small flute, exquisitely carved and bearing your master's sigil. He seemed to fear running afoul of the Circle of Mages, the most powerful covenant of mage users or magic users on Eo. His tower now before you bears signs of a terrible battle having raged there. Okay, so there you are. You have troops here, and there's an overworld. Everything is turn-based. This reminded me of Heroes of Might and Magic, as well as Disciples a little bit. Obviously those games aren't exactly one-to-one, but the feel of playing it kind of reminded me. Let's go. The corpses and debris marking the fight inside the great hall of your master's tower fill you with grief for him. Instinctively, your hands go to the flute he sent you with his letter. You trace the fine carvings with your fingers and memories of your time here flood your mind. Suddenly, the flute seems to hum and vibrate and a small sound emanates from it. The sound morphs into a flute melody. With it, shadowy images slowly begin to appear across the hall. Figures take form, becoming more solid and taking the shape of two groups facing each other, weapons drawn. You see your old master leading one of the groups. This must be the battle for the tower. Alright, we'll go over the combat tutorial so you can see what it's like. Press any key to continue. Okay, so I'm gonna go send this guy here. Oh, I gotta right click. It's a little confusing. And I have him guard because it's more of a tank than anything. Then I'm gonna slowly I'm gonna try this sort of strategy and see if it actually works or not. I'm thinking range this guy is right. Oh. Gotta right click. He's on fire. Okay. Is there anyone that can move? There we go. So anytime they attack, you can counter attack, and when it's out, you don't get to fight the next turn, as they also have attacks of opportunity. So these are really common mechanics if you played turn-based strategy games. So attack of opportunity is if you're in melee range. Oh, that's not good. If you're in melee range and you move away, they will get to attack you one time for free. You also have flanking, so as you can see in the red areas here, in front of these people, you see those diagonal arrows? They will be able to counterattack. However, if you attack them from outside of that range, you will get extra damage. So let me use Fireball on this guy. Soften him up a little bit. We'll just attack him. So they can't counterattack, they have to turn around to counterattack. Oh, was it in counter range? Anyways. You can see how much damage you're gonna do and how much damage you'll take. Obviously, if this was the normal difficulty, you would just straight up die here. But it's fine, it's fine. They made the combat tutorial super easy. This guy's kind of a tough enemy to fight later. Okay. Is there anyone who hasn't? Okay. So I haven't played the game a lot, only 5 hours. I haven't mastered it by any means, but I'm starting to think that you want like one tanky guy just to absorb all the damage and draw aggro, and have everyone else just attack after you soften them up so you don't lose them. But we'll see. Let's see, he's almost gonna die. We'll attack him with this. Okay, and then hopefully he'll just straight up die. Again, this is easy because it's the tutorial. The actual game is gonna be much harder. Don't let this fool you. Okay. Before, when the first time I did it, I lost these guys because I made the mistake of having them frontline instead of the golem, which would be the obvious choice, but you know, I was not really thinking very hard there. They should die. Okay. There's no shame in using Outer Resolve, fellas, because the narrative is interesting, and I would like to get through it. Let's see, you are filled with hope and a touch of confusion as your master's forces dispatch the intruders. Then another rogue figure enters the picture. With a leisurely wave of their hand, your master's remaining forces helplessly dissolve into ash, silent cries of agony etched into their faces. The ash is scattered to the wind, and the rogue figure walks towards the stairs as if nothing happened. All of a sudden, the figure turns on you, raises their hand, and the flute's illusionary image vanishes abruptly. Did the magic end, or did the rogue figure cast some kind of abjuration to prevent being spied upon? You find yourself nervously looking around for any sign that the rogue figure is still here, but the tower lies empty now. Impressions of the fighting still play on your mind as you slowly walk up the dented stairway. The tower, damaged and deserted, still retains your master's presence somehow, willing you onward. Whatever happened here will not be forgotten. You are sure there's no more to discover. There's more. My god, I can't read. I'm legally blind, that's my defense. Anyways, your master was always adept at hiding his secrets, but you are determined to uncover them. You take stock. The entry hall's golden chandelier has been stolen, and its soft carpets are gone. Your master's tower was not just attacked but also robbed, it appears. On closer inspection, there are several tracks out of the tower. Traces of torn fabrics and dropped cutlery lead to a goblin camp not far from here. Those darn goblins. Well, let's say hello to them and see what happens, shall we? Okay, so if you look here, this is your menu for interfacing with the tower and other stuff. We can build a room here. This is essentially ways to generate passive resources. So this one will unlock 3 alchemy ingredient slots. Most of the time you're gonna get like, oh, you can generate more research. Oh, you can generate more gold. So we'll build that. It takes 1 turn to finish. So look here, this is the market where we can sell ingredients for money if you want. You don't have to, you can keep it. You can use them to do other things. Okay, so let's go capture that real quick. Got 10 mana. Now our turn is over, we're gonna end, and then the enemy moves around. And our alchemy lab was constructed. Alright. You wander the old, familiar rooms of the tower, lost in memories of your time here as an apprentice. The place was clearly searched through before the goblins ransacked it. Your master's crafting room has been depleted, most of the other chambers ravaged. Whoever did this left no stone unturned. Buried beneath a toppled bookcase in your master's gutted library, you find his old grimoire. Reverently, you open the heavy tome. Many of its beautifully illustrated pages have been torn out, but you still see bits and pieces of your master's illegible script. He was always secretive about his arcane research, often writing in code. You'll look for the first spells he taught you, carefully flipping the large pages to one of the bookmarks attached to the spine. You can indeed make out some of the basics, others you can almost decipher. You gaze around the room, imagining a treasure trove of arcane knowledge hidden among the scattered scrolls and torn books. A lifetime of magical study at your disposal. I mean, some people would... That would be a nightmare, a lifetime of studying? Okay, so here's your grimoire. What you can do is... Here it says craft 10 potions to level this up. And you can start researching spells. And what you do is you get research points. So we get +5 from the all-fire distribution. Can we use the all-fire right now? I guess you can't. And so every turn you get 5 research points. So this will take 4 to fully research, because it's 16. So in 3 turns you get 15. And then when you finish, you can use the spells in your grimoire. So you can summon Enchanted Wisp. You put it here, and then you can use it, and it'll be a cooldown. It'll be like, this spell cannot be used for 2 turns after you use it. And there's a bunch of spells that you can use here, and they all cost, most of the time, cost mana. So every class that you pick has something different. So I started with Necromancer, so you can use souls and ingredients to summon... Was it summon or create undead troops? And this is for... making stuff. Oh shoot, I sell the steak or meat. Can I buy it back? I regret selling it. Alright, it's fine. We'll go to the goblin camp. From the camp, you make out the loud and obnoxious squabbling of goblins. It appears they are fighting over loot from the tower, screaming at each other at the top of their lungs. Wait and watch. When the goblins spot you, their screeches alarm the whole camp. They start running at you, weapons drawn. Well, what if we say hello? The goblins stop in their tracks and look at you sheepishly. One of them, wearing a cooking pot for a helmet, shouts, "We knows you. You the master's old pupil, yes? We serves Master Wizard, but robes came and took him. We serves you now. We hungry." Okay. Robes? What robes? The goblins jump up and down nervously. Big people in robes. I think this is the circle of mages. Okay. Where are the other humans? Ah man, I should have just like said that, you know what, I'll feed you if you join me, and then the goblins look at their hands in horror. It took it literally. It's like, nah, I wanna hire you, I don't wanna take your hands. We fights, we kills, we eats, they sing happily, if out of tune. One looks wistfully into the distance and adds, we lost some master's things when running from tower. Don't beat us, we shows you where. I welcome your service. Little goblins. If there's anything that reincarnated the slime taught me, goblins are valuable allies. Okay. Okay. So now, oh, I didn't mean to move there, but alright. Can we fight this guy? Oh, they're gonna die? I should have saved it. Abort? Run away. I can't run! They're gonna attack me now, I'm gonna die. I regret it. So here's the hiring. So as you can see, once this is in your domain, so this blue hexagon is your domain, you can move your tower later. So if you have stuff in your domain, this says, click on it, if you left click on it, it says enables hiring of goblins when inside your domain. Units here regenerate daily plus 50% health. So I can go here and I can hire goblins, but if you look here, this is the amount of gold that must be paid each round. That's kind of expensive, so you kind of want to get additional gold as fast as possible. I regret going there, but I'm gonna... It's my fault. Alright, we're just gonna auto-resolve. Oh, I thought they were gonna die, but they only got injured. That's fine. Grain silo. Okay. Well, let's go grab that. Okay, we got enough gold, so we're gonna go build a workshop, which will give us plus 3 gold per day. We're gonna need that. And we can use this to generate research. Let's build that too. Okay. What was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to, like, go somewhere? Undiscovered. What are your next steps? The destruction of your master's tower must mean he uncovers something of the Allfire secrets, which the circle guards fiercely. You can restore the contents of his grimoire, but his tower needs rebuilding too. And if the circle is behind his disappearance, you must expect them to come for you as well. Maybe they know of your discovery already. I will not let them stop me. Taking proper stock of your master's laboratory, you find very little more than empty vials and containers they have, like everything else been searched through. It was certainly not the work of goblins. You can make out tracks of a cart leading to a nearby hamlet you passed on your way here, but the villagers plundered the town. The tower after is abandoned too. Okay, yeah, let's check them out. So it's cool because, like, as you go to locations, there are gonna be quests, and it's mostly for the narrative, and you gotta use your imagination because it's just text, and then they're like, oh, can you go here and fetch this thing, or like defeat this. And in terms of like visual stimulation, this is pretty much what you're gonna get, so it's gonna appeal to a lot of more old school / patient gamers. I can't imagine like a young kid who's hopped up on like TikTok being able to play this type of game. Maybe they can. I don't know, I've noticed that over time people's attention span have been getting way shorter. Like it's kind of sad to see, but alright. I gotta right click. Let's go to the hamlet. The villagers' inhabitants eye you with an eye of hostility when you arrive. Children are called inside. Some of the villagers arm themselves with tools and sticks. Your band regards them cautiously in return. A burly, black-haired man brandishing a cudgel steps forward and says, "There's nothing for you here." The villagers barely budge, but after a moment, one of their elders steps forward hesitantly. "We were afraid you would bewitch us. The old wizard's apprentice thought they would come after him and take back the items he gave us. We wanted to trade them in the city to buy clothes for our children." So I guess you can do, you know, be like, "That's mine." Or like, "Now you return it and you pay me money." I always go the Paragon route because, I don't know, I feel like doing good for good's sake is the best possible route in terms of satisfying me personally, and not necessarily in terms of game mechanics. "Trade, but we trade?" "Yeah, I said trade, bro." The elder stares at you, slow to collect himself and call out to his people. "The mage's troops are here to trade." As those around him begin to relax, he leans in to squint at you. "You're not playing a cool trick on us? You really wish to trade for our goods?" "No, of course not, you fool. Now hand over your possessions." Okay, so we can give him mana or gold, since I get +5, right? Do I get +5? I'll give you +5 mana. Actually, we'll give him. The villagers agree to trade you some of their harvest for a few mending spells, though they seem uncertain about the results. "Pleasure doing business." As you leave, you think about the apprentice the villagers kept speaking of. Perhaps you can find them. They may be able to shed some light on your master's fate. Ta-dong. Okay, so if you click on it, it says grants faster and additional unit hiring when inside your domain. There are cases where certain structures inside your domain will decay and then just disappear, so let's see here. Alright, add items from your inventory containing life into the ingredient slots until you reach the first threshold. Okay, so we don't have it. Can we use like orange instead? Yeah, so as you can see, there's 3 here, right? You can right click to remove it. So when we put it in here, these 3 filled up because there's 3 circles. It reaches the first tier, and then you can craft something. If you reach another tier, it should give you a different item. Yeah, as you can see here, I'm gonna not use this because it seems like a waste to create something that requires that much. Alright, we can do this. Ashes and pumpkin. I think we were supposed to use the meat to create rations, which heals health. Oh well. Anyways, we'll craft this. Should I? This is a waste? Eh, whatever. Oh, that's 5 gold? I don't know, man. I'd rather have that at... Not even worth anything. You know what? Let me sell the pumpkin. Where's the market? Where's the merchant? Ah, oh, wait. Yeah, let me sell 5 gold, bro, for a pumpkin? Yeah, give me that money. Give me that money. Quest token? Quest item ingredient. Oh, wait. The pumpkin wasn't important, right? I hope not. Alright. Start researching that. So we can put this spell in here. As you can see, it costs 18 mana to use this. Okay. Now what we're supposed to do. I've completely forgot. This building. Okay. Ingredient stash. Just grab this, I guess. Okay. Graveyard. Oh, skeleton archers. We're gonna run away. Okay, if I recall correctly, I have to head in this direction? Or was it over here? Oh, I guess I'm supposed to... Yeah, I'm supposed to go to the thieves then, sorry. Just wandering around. Your master's missive spoke of an all-fire source he discovered not far from here. Now that you have established yourself in his tower, it is time to search for it. You eagerly scour his scribblings for any hint to the source's location. It must be close to the tower, else your master would not have set up his abode here. Eventually, you find the location noted in your master's grimoire. It's not even a day's walk from the tower. But how to access it? As many have found out to their detriment, no mortal may touch the All-Fire without being consumed. The Circle only recently discovered how to master its power, and they will not teach their secret to anyone. But your master once described a theory of his, a magical conduit. By summoning an ethereal creature to meld with the All-Fire source and retaining the connection to it after it has been consumed, you may be able to channel some of the All-Fire's power into yourself. A wisp may do the trick, an ethereal being often used by mages as scouts or messengers. Okay, let's go. I was gonna go to the Thieves' Den, but alright. Off we go. Greater lifesteal. Oh, seems pretty nice. Alright, let's get that blessing. I thought I got it, no? Alright, whatever. Approaching the All-Fire node's location, you find it buzzing with activity. I get it. A swarm of insects have taken hold of it, no doubt attracted by the place's alluring energy. After dispersing the giant insects, you eagerly approach the place where a glow seems to break through the ground, pulsating with promise. The All-Fire draws you to it, its power singing to you. As tempting as it is, you know that, outside a circle of mages, no one can touch it and survive. If you summon a wisp, it could meld with the All-Fire source and allow you to channel its energy. Alright, so we can do summon Whisperoni. I forgot it. There we go. The All-Fire draws you to it, yes. Wait, what the? Summon the wisp, bro. Click to open. I don't know how to use this. Oh, I can just summon it here then. Alright. What? Oh my god. What the? How did I do this last time? Clicking it opens the spellbook? Oh, progress finished in 2 turns? Select a spell. What does that even mean? It's not done? Wait, do I have meat now? No. Well, I don't have mana for it. Alright, we'll just wait then. Fair enough. Fair enough. League of Shana. Shana, gentle guardian of the suffering, grants her healing touch to all of Aeonir's creatures. All your units have +1 daily regeneration. Nice, we got some income now, and we got some research coming in. Perfect. Not far from your tower, you spot a hooded figure watching you from a crop of trees. Is the circle already aware of your presence here? Danger may be closer than you expected. Okay, well, watchtower. Alright, I mean, I can't use this anyways. I have to wait 2 turns. Whatever. Let's go. Impress them with magic. I'll just give them gold. Hey. What? You know what? Yeah, you got what was coming to you. I shouldn't have given them money. Okay, so now these guys level up, and when you click here, you get 1 of 2 choices. You can, if you're curious as to what willpower does, you can look over it. Give him more health. Need more armor. These guys are very squishy. Yeah, missile damage, heck yeah. Alright. Just gonna have them wait there. Okay. Oh man, the left click, right click usage is a little confusing. Okay, anyways, let's go meld now. I don't know which one I picked last time. Let the wisp meld with the node and study it. Okay. Alright, you do your thing, Wisp. Okay, needs 2 turns to do that. Now this guy, let's go see. You know what? Let's fight these dudes and see what happens. Let's see before we do it though. Okay. As you can see, my save files are very descriptive. First save, second save, third save, fourth save. Alrighty, auto resolve. Look at that. Look how easy that is. Find 2 ash. Got a blessing. Yeah. Units always deal maximum damage. Nice. What's this here? Magical. Alright. Start that research. Can I do my all fire thing yet? Nope. Late at night, a frantic rattling at the door wakes you up. From your window, you see a hooded figure nervously eyeing the path leading up to your tower. Spotting you, they frantically wave and shout, "Quick, open up in the name of our master! They're after me." So normally I would play cautious because I don't know who's friend or foe, but turns out that this guy is one of the apprentices, so I'm just gonna open it. After quickly sliding through the doorway and locking the door behind him, a man slumps against the wall and breathes. I pray they have not spotted my trail, or we may all be lost. Slowly catching his breath, he pulls down his hood. He is older than you thought, his beard already graying. "Apologies, where are my manners?" he mumbles. "I know who you are. Our master spoke very highly of you, but no doubt you wonder who I am. I am Nalkus of Connacht." I was gonna say, "Nalkus of these nuts. I studied the alchemical crafts with our late master," the man says proudly. "Here is proof of my work with him." Alrighty. I must say it is quite the tale. Okay. So basically, what happened was, your master figured out a way to contain the all-fire in a receptacle and then harness the power, and then the circle of mages were like, "Nah, only we can do that," and then they came to steal his research, because it's all about political control, so... Now you're trying to reclaim the grimoire and get your revenge. Okay, so you got a new dude. You can get apprentices or like little hero units. And then, you know, you can hire more troops. You can have as many as you want. You can spread them out and kind of explore the map. There's really no need to, you know, stick to one unit. Let's see real quick. I'm gonna straight attack the dude. Are they gonna die? Let's see what happens. One of them died. Let us load the game. Let's try. Oh, by the way, auto resolve usually does a better job. Because I don't know how it does it, but I feel like it's kind of, well, I guess on this difficulty mode, you have an advantage. Why isn't the guy shown here? Alright, let's just go forward. Go. And then we'll try doing it manually, and then we'll end there for the preview. I'm probably gonna do a worse job. Most of the time, auto resolve is the optimal outcome, but let's see what happens. We going? Okay, let's see. So he can go up to here.
Yes.
What's my range here? Alright. No, I want to cancel this. Alright. I can go up to how far? Up to here, see.
Yes.
Okay. One far. Right, whatever. We'll discard then. Okay.
We going?
We going? Yeah, you going alright. Ah, okay. Whatever.
We going? Eh?
Okay. Alright. What? Broken?
Yes.
Okay.
We going?
Oh, I did it. I did it wrong. Now he's gonna be facing this way. Okay, I'll have him step up and guard.
We going?
I'm gonna hope and he doesn't attack my range units. No, they're dead.
We going?
No.
We going?
How dare you? Let's avenge your allies.
Yes.
We going?
Okay. It's no guarantee that he doesn't attack the range units, but I feel like
We going?
okay.
We going?
Yes.
My guy's actually really
We
good.
going?
I feel like I could have played that better, but that's fine. No!
We going?
What the heck?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I can do better next time. The auto result was better. I only lost one troop of melee dudes. Okay. The way that I play this, I haven't played a lot, so don't follow what I'm doing. But my thinking is that the range units should be positioned in such a way that they don't get hit. If they do, they're dead anyways, so I might as well maximize damage. I don't know if that's the right way to do it, but that's what I'm doing. Yeah, we got the Allfire now. So basically this thing, as you can see here, we can change what resources to get. So if you put in the middle, you get everything, right? Proficiency is used to level up your tower so you can unlock more rooms. So the way that I play it is I will level up my tower when I run out of space, and then after that, so I'm gonna max proficiency, It's gonna unlock more rooms. After that, I'm gonna maximize mana so I can build my studies, and then that will let me accrue a lot of research without having to waste any of my all-fire stuff here. So I have a proficiency just when I need to expand. I have a set to mana, and then I build the rooms that give me research. I also save gold to build rooms that build gold or give me gold, because this seems to be kind of hard to generate passively. And that's how I've been playing it, so that lets me research things in the grimoire, and I can use the spells. I think I read this wrong. I think you have to put it in there, and then however many turns it says there, that's how long it takes for the spell to get ready. So I must have misread it as a cooldown. It's my mistake. Anyways, and then I go around and I fight people. I use auto resolve if none of my troops are gonna die, because it's just faster. And if they do die, then I try playing it manually. I also create save files and I rotate through all of them because I'm paranoid about, you know, making mistakes. So as you can see here, I just cycle through like 7. I'm gonna make, you know, I usually have 10 save files and I cycle through them every hour or so. Or 30 minutes, depends. And that's pretty much it. So there's a lot of, these usually signify a side quest. The map is pretty big. And there's another apprentice you have to get around here somewhere. There's a side quest here, and yeah, it's pretty okay. Let's see. Yeah, I've been having an okay time with it. I still don't fully understand the game, but I think the overall general mechanics or way to play is pretty straightforward, as far as I can tell. So again, my strategy is to maximize rooms that generate passive resources, or I mean generate resources passively, and then I can, you know, just focus on generating mana with the all-fire. And then as soon as I get enough of a gold flow, that's when I start hiring dudes to make secondary units or squads, and I have those guys explore, just collecting resources mostly, and then if I can fight and survive, that's what I use them for. Enemies do come in every once in a while, so you want to defend your areas. You might want like some units defending your base. But yeah, that's it. It does remind me a lot of playing Heroes of Might and Magic 1 and 2 back in the day. You kind of have a, you know, a little base. You don't really build it out graphically, but it's just there to generate resource passively. It felt very similar to Disciples as well, which is also an excellent game. So I want to call it there once again. The game is SpellForce Conquest of Eo. It's out now. And that's it. But yeah, thank you so much for dropping by and watching. I really do appreciate it. If you have any questions, comments, things you'd like to see or for me to cover, please feel free to leave a comment down below. And as always, hope you guys are staying safe and sane out there. And I will catch you guys next time.